Well, I feel like so many people can relate, at least you illustrate it where they can understand the physical aspect of seeing, okay, that's where people can break. That's where people can, you know, find their limit and either push through it and see, you know, what they're actually made of. I feel like not enough people know that about their mentality, or for the business owners.
No, and that's what it still breaks down. It's mental. Just it's on a physical platform, is what you're saying. That you can sit there and go, I'm watching you in a physical altercation mentally break down. Whereas most people, I mean, most people aren't going to be in fights in their life. Let's face it. You know, you're going to be, but you're going to sit there and go, hey, did you ask for a raise? Well, no.
Right.
Why? Because I was scared to ask. I'm like, so you're being a pussy. You know what I mean? Like, go and ask. What's going to happen?
Well, they don't think of that as a fight, and it is.
Oh, 100%. That's why martial arts is so great, because it's you fighting yourself. I mean, you see that hot girl and she's really beautiful. You're terrified to talk to her. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go ask for a number? You're gonna be a bitch and just fucking sit there and go, man, that girl was hot. I wish I would have fucking walked up to her. I'm like, well, what happened if it had? Well, what if she would have told you to fuck off?
Yeah.
She tells you to fuck off. You get your ass kicked. Fuck, it happens, man.
It was a lost fight.
Hey, man, I haven't slipped every punch. You know what I mean? Like, I get hit. You know what I mean? I still get hit. You know what I mean? Like, shit happens, dude. You know what I mean? But you're gonna want to go out there and you know.
Well, when we in our millions of episodes in the future, I think we're going to get into one that's very much in the mental health space.
Yes.
But for me, what you're talking about resonates so much when it, you know, in the business world in 2016, you know, I'll probably relate it to some of your long win streaks, you know, where it's just like win up until 2016. I was having successful businesses left and right. I felt like everything I was touching was turning to gold.
Midas over here.
Midas over here, yeah. 2016 happened, and I almost lost everything. I mean, I had bankruptcy docs filled out. I was just like, you know, I was a zombie, a zombie of a husband, a zombie of a father.
I can imagine, yeah.
And you don't think of it
your
as...
masculinity was crushed.
Dude, your identity, your masculinity, like everything. And so... but you still showing up to work every single day to be like, I am gonna fix this. I don't know how.
That right
I don't
there.
know.
But that's the thing, though. You didn't quit. You know what I mean? Or, you know, and in days you get your ass kicked. I tell people all the time. You know, there's days I get my ass handed to me. You know, the day hands me my ass, and I don't fucking leave my room. I stay in my. But it's like, all right, man, fucking lick your wounds, cry about it, and fucking get back up on your feet and charge. You know what I mean? Like, refigure this shit out. You know what I mean? But like, you're right. We all fucking get our ass kicked. But it's like whether or not you decide whether to keep, you know, going back for more. And it doesn't have to be the next day. There's times you sit there and it's like, man, what happened? I'm like, fucking my ass handed to me. You know what I mean? Like, well, when are you gonna get back on the horse? Like, I'm not ready yet. All right, you know, like.
But how cool is it, like you were saying, when you can go back and look at tape and be like, oh, that's when I pussed out, and that's when I was giving up. That's not me. Like, that's not like that. I'm staying up at night because that's, you know. Well, I remember feeling that way.
There's more to you than that.
There's more to. I'm not. I gave up that day. Like I wasn't willing to negotiate with an uncomfortable creditor or investor who feels like you did them wrong, and you're just like, it'd be much easier to ignore that phone call. It'd be much easier to run, not talk to that person. But now looking back, and I can look at those years, and I at the time would never imagine hearing myself say that. I am so proud of myself during that time, because as much of a weak, empty, broken person as I knew I was at that time, kept showing up to be able to now be where I'm at now, better than ever, is like, whoa.
Yeah.
I proved to myself something that I didn't know I had in me at the time. Like, you know, success for 7 years.
You overcame adversity.